It's a beautiful day in the month of May. We're traveling along, singing our song, looking for freedom once more, just like it used to be before. Stopping by the gate, give the horses some if the weather is bad, we're still traveling. Still alive, still traveling. Still once more, we're still traveling.
So, I hope they don't ask us to take it apart again. Put it back together.
Hi, my name is Mary O'Sullivan and I'm the Secretary of the Cork Traveller Women's Network. And the network is an organisation made up of 8 local traveller women's groups who came together in around 1995. And we've developed and evolved into a support committee for the 4 local groups where we're funded through the Department of Health with the aim to allow traveller women from those groups to take on leadership roles and in turn then down the road to seek employment. What you see here is the basis of a project that we were funded through Cork European Capital of Culture 2005, where we were funded to build the life-size barrel top wagon as part of the European cultural on a global level. But what the project evolved into was we now seek funding to take on cultural projects that are relevant to the traveller community. We've had donations of photographs and pieces that specific travellers, this is a young traveller guy who actually made those and his mother donated them to us. You see pictures of the older version of travellers when they were started living on the roadside, and I mean you could see the difference in the photographs. That was then, and these are sort of updated with the modern day photographs of travellers, traveller groups, travellers participating in different youth activities and receiving certificates. And as I said, the whole youth sort of side of things have improved because as a network we would have gone into discussions with the local youth agencies because young travellers weren't accessing youth activities. So now that has all changed because we've sort of went into talks with the agencies that are funded by the government, and a lot has improved. This was taken around, this was the wagon, we had the wagon on display in 4 different places around Cork City after the European Capital of Culture year. But now, because we've developed such a good working relationship with Stella and the museum, they've actually, the final space is this room. So we'll be launching the new room around October when and we'll also be launching an interactive sound system to go into the wagon, and one inside, and there'll be a listening post outside.
You could put a bit of here and the horse would eat it out through those bars, you know. Or you put the harness in there. There was a canvas coming down over it to keep the harness tight that you used when you were towing your caravan on the horse, you know. That's about the size of it.
So for Heritage Week this year, 07, we were funded through the museum to actually recreate an authentic camp that would have been in operation before the barrel top wagon ever came into work within the travelling community. So we had older traveller women out here this morning, and they actually went and into the woods, sought the materials, the boughs, and we had traveller men then sort of bending them so that it'd be easy for the women to actually work out here, because they're older traveller women. We were out here yesterday, today, and we're out here tomorrow as part of Heritage Week. And as I said, we were funded through the museum and Heritage Week, and what the photographs we've taken will actually be put on their webpage and the museum's webpage then. This was done as part of all the local traveller women's groups actually did a patch, and we put it all together. So what you see represented here is different groups sort of describing an aspect of past traveller culture. And the copper work then, we linked up with a group from Ennis, County Clare, and we originally went down to meet them, and they said, look, we'd love to do it. They actually did a fast training programme on tinsmithing, so we invited them then to donate a piece of copperwork to the museum here when the whole wagon things and the whole thing's been launched. They're unique. Each piece is unique because the different men had different techniques of actually tinsmithing. So they donated this to us, and at the launch of the wagon we invited them up, so they actually seen their work on display in a public museum, which is fantastic for the whole self-confidence side of recreating work that older traveller men would have known. These were actually a traveller man he was a coppersmith, and when he died then his wife, who's one of the women now who actually made the tent, the camp this morning, she donated them to us because she knew that they'd be safe, they'd be in here in the museum.